Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Warrior fan, and welcome to MCTV 20 on Eagle Cablevision and streaming live on YouTube. This is Mike Powers here with Jeremiah Lang, Darren Neufeld, and Gene Winkler to bring you tonight's ball game between the homestanding Marion Warriors and the Black Bears from Sterling. This is the Central National Bank pregame show, and we'll start on the field with the man with his boots in the dirt, Darren Neufeld.
Well, no boots there tonight. Mike, you got the old tennis shoes on, but I'm down here. So,
Well, excuse me, the man with his tennis shoes on the parquet.
Well, thank you, sir. Marion just had the toss. They won the toss, elected to defer to the second half, so they're going to kick from the south end. No breeze tonight. No breeze down here, so wind not going to be a huge factor as we start this game. This is a very winnable game for the Marion Warriors. We need to come out and score some points. We score points, have the same defense we've had the last couple of weeks. We could win this game tonight, which would be great going into the end of district play.
Going to have a Sterling team that's going to be prone to run the ball a lot. Will throw, and the Warriors certainly perched by the pass. But Sterling keeps it on the ground. I would hope Aaron we ball game. But we're going to have to watch out for the quarterback, Kaz Comley Jr. Not very big, 5'8", 106. And the big guy, Alan Anderson, their senior fullback. He's 180 pounds. Not huge, but he's tough. We're broadcasting at the Lanning broadcast. And we are looking forward to tonight's ball game. Hope you'll enjoy it. There's the kick. Low kick. Taking it to the 15-yard line. Oh, good return.
Week, Marion gave up touchdowns on the opening kickoff. So, hey, it's a huge improvement.
See, I told Darren he needed to be more positive going into the game, and there you go, right away.
You look at that, Brady Mercer kept the kick low. Last couple weeks, high kick. We weren't able to get underneath there on defense. Low kick, we were able to send it real well.
I didn't really. 1st and 10 from the 36. Ball. The handoff, going to get about.
Talk to.
That hit was Schaefer's Halleck, both. That's great that both the linebackers were right there to make the stop.
Coach Metro said that if they can stop that run up the middle today, that's the goal of this.
Well, frankly, I mean, I realize that's one play, but you can hold them to 2-3 yards. Yeah, I get it. Keep getting 3 yards. Eventually, you're going to get yards, but you don't want to give up the big run. There's a pitch going around the outside. The Warriors are there. They run through the arm tackle and finally drugged down by number 7 out there. That's Will Alabin.
Okay.
That's Seth Lanning. My bad.
Yeah, Lanning made the stop. Hoffner was the first one to get up in there and actually make a move, which allowed the rest of the Warrior team to come in and clean up behind him.
Third down and short 4. Put one man out wide. That's not a surprise. Maybe 2 people is about what they're going to put out, Jim. There's a handoff, and he has dropped. Did the ball? No, the ball did not come out.
It didn't come out, but Trevor Schaefer's dropped him for maybe even a half-yard loss.
They're going to give him a pretty good spot, put it right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down.
Schaefer's came right up through that gap untouched and just made the hit. Nice hit low, kept below the shoulder pads, and made a nice tackle stop for a loss.
We're suffering a loss. We're really hurting up here. We'll talk about that in a moment. All right, 4th down from their own side of the field. Sterling not showing much respect for the Warriors. Here's a pitch to the outside. He's going to get around the end, get the 1st down, and about 2 more, and we got a flag right at the end of the play.
That'd be an interesting flag because I don't know if they saw a face mask happen or if there was a block in the back on down the field. Yep, block in the back by the Black Bears. This play's coming back.
Excellent. Looking at the replay up here, there's nice tackle out.
The Warriors looked like they had that one stopped for another loss, and he just happened to find the gap right, but got up the field for that. What would have been about a 3 or 4 yard gain,
yes,
probably.
Yeah, maybe 6.
Well, they had 3 or 4 yard past the 1st down
right.
marker.
Yeah. There we go. Gonna move them back to
Going to be 4th 5 again
yeah,
because it goes from the spot of the foul.
and 10 yards from the spot. It's going to be a short 5, not all that different than the what they had before. Okay,
Yeah, the biggest thing right now, Warriors had a little trouble last week about jumping offside, so I hope we don't get drawn off here.
pitch coming around this way this time, and he's going to get big yardage. Going to be a foot race. Finally gets drugged down inside the 25. Big gain for the Bears.
Same play, other direction.
Jake Hess with the tackle, and he did a good job of hanging with that till he could catch the man.
You know, I think the Warriors have done a great job stopping up the middle so far tonight, which is something Coach talked about. But now we just got to figure out how to plug that slightly off outside the outside tackle hole.
Tackle going on the left side. He's hit immediately. Very short, if any, gain.
Quade Williams did a great job not falling for the misdirection and made a great stop. Actually, it looks like he's going to lose about a half a yard on the play.
I was laughing a little bit. The ball's on the 24. The guys in the next door had it on the 42. I was going to ask if they were dyslexic. Second and 10 now. We're in the first quarter. Thank you for joining us. Pitch around that side. Warriors are out there. Oh, he breaks through.
That was a slightly different version of that same play. On the other plays, they hit the wing back rolling around. On that play, they actually hit the fullback with the pitch.
And we've got a third and about 4 yards. 8 minutes to go in the first quarter of tonight's ball game. 0-0. And off to the first back, and he gets past the line of scrimmage. Has a good run. Going to get the ball down near the 5-yard line. Warrior defense gotten used to those guys going around the edges, and then they hit him right up the gut.
Be on the 7-yard line.
Okay, so it didn't give him as good a spot as I thought they were going to, and that's good. 7, ball on the 7, and goal to go. Pitch coming around this direction. Warriors hit him, going to bring him down about the 5. Good gang tackling, Darren.
Will Alvern's the one that made the grab to hold him from picking up any extra yards. And then a whole host of Warriors finish him off.
So gain of 3, 2 to 3 on that play. And it'll be 2nd and 5. Ball on the 5-yard. Put the one man out top of your screen on the left side of the formation. Got the fullback. Comes man in motion. Handoff to the fullback. He runs hard. Warriors bring him down, Darren, maybe the 2 or 3?
On the 1. He stretched the football out as falling down, and they're going to spot him clear up the 1.
Okay. So the Bears will have 2 cracks at it from there. Like Jake Hess just limped off the field.
Off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Well, 8s and 2s look a lot alike to me. All right. 3rd down and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line. And he's in. So the Bears go on the scoreboard first. 6-12 marks the first quarter. You have 2 teams here that haven't had a lot of success this season. The Warriors are winless. The Bears have 1 victory. For both teams came into this game feeling like an opportunity. Kick attempt. It's good. So the Bears go up 7-0. Let me run down real quick. Our first quarter sponsors, Eagle Communication, Prairie Land Partners, Marion National Bank, longtime sponsors. Appreciate their support, as we appreciate Central National Bank, Pregame, and Lanning Pharmacy for the sponsoring our broadcast area. So anyway,
Yep.
reason we have heavy heart is that Roger Schroeder, our fourth amigo, is not here tonight. Thing that makes it heavy is that Roger's a wuss.
Wow.
There's no good reason for him not to be here.
Wow, let's
I
just
did-
sugarcoat that.
That took a turn that I was not expecting.
I'm setting it up. You got to set it up. You young whippersnappers don't know that.
Well, they had a big party.
Who did?
Schroeder's
Oh.
huge party.
I think it was a birthday party for the little girl, wasn't
Yes,
it?
It
correct.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And family gatherings tend to be hot spot something.
That's why I don't spend any time with my.
I think it's cool that you act like you don't care for family when we all know your family does not invite.
Well,
Well, they're also 1,000 miles away.
they sent me to Kansas.
You're a grown man. You can leave. All right. Well, the Warriors will get their first opportunity with the ball here in a moment, and it'd be nice to see the offense click.
You know, when you think about that drive that just happened, I don't know how many plays it was, but it took them at least 10 plays or so to get down there.
Yes.
So it wasn't like they had, huge chunks. Warriors are going to have to make an adjustment on D to get that one place.
Good end-over-end kick, taking it to the 20-yard line. Oh, we got a flag down already, and that was a heck of a nice return out there.
You know, you probably don't have that replay, but
We do.
that's pretty ticky-tacky on the holding there on. That's really.
I don't think it was on Jack Lanning. I think he got Hoff.
Couldn't have been Hoffner. Hoffner wasn't out.
Number 2.
That's test.
Yes. You got Jake.
Because Lanning pancaked his. So if you're going to call that a holding, maybe it's because it's late on top.
I think Jake got a guy kind of running by and got him in the back.
The Warriors have good field. Nothing wrong with it. That's a shame because Mercer had him out really great. Okay, take that off. Now let's do something with the offense.
Let's
Yeah,
play
this is the
offense.
same offensive set that we came out in last week, the week before that.
Be a pass. Quick pop out here. Breaks the tackle, gets across the 30. We've got another flag down. That was Ingalls
Seriously,
with the catch.
that is a very bad. He's
Take a
going
look at
He's
it
going to
here.
call another holding out. Or blocking the. Oh my!
Oh, that he barely touched him, Darren.
Terrible.
He touched his back. That is all he did. Wow. Well, I like what I've seen from the Warriors on their kickoff return and their first play from scrimmage, but we haven't got much out of it. It's now we're 1st and 15. The ball back on our own 16-yard line. And off right up the gut. Nice 6-yard run. That's going to pick up, put the Warriors in good position. The running back, Will Allen.
So it's going to be 2nd 10. He just got him back up to the original line of scrimmage here after that penalty.
Do that twice more, and we'll be in good shape. Miles Olsen playing side.
Good hard run by Alvin. He didn't go down until the second guy was one that kind of came in and finished him off.
Ingalls split out on the right side. Like Mercer down here low. Oh, I'm sorry. That quick pitch. Mercer with the ball. Mercer to the middle of the field. Mercer's got some speed. Now he breaks through. He actually may have lost a little yardage on that, but he did pick up the first.
Well, I say he was already 5 yards past the first, so he lost a yard on the cutback, but it was a nice idea because had he been able to get by that first guy, he would have gone to the zone. if he could have got out of that last tackle.
Darren Mercer has a little something about him. When he gets the ball in his hand and a little space, last year he did it, and it seems like he just kind of makes things happen.
Yeah, and that's why, realistically, this whole year we should have been getting the ball into his.
1st and 10 for the Warriors out to the 34. Lanning's going to keep. Now he pitches. That's Mercer. Mercer puts on a little cut. Mercer's going to pick up 5 to 6 yards.
You know, okay, so I had to walk down to this end so that I wasn't standing right by the referee. But I'll tell you what, if I'm going to hang around this referee on this sideline all night, it's going to be a long night because this guy moves slow, he talks slow, and he's older than 30.
Wow. I have to bring Darren up in the booth, Mike.
Good grief.
Bring him in the booth.
I don't want him. What is he going to say about me?
Well, nothing that he hasn't said before.
I just after this next play, I'll tell you what he said to the coaches about those 2 penalties.
2nd and 5. Lanning's going to pitch. Oh, and they are there waiting for Mercer. There'll be a substantial loss on that play, about 5 yards.
So on that play that they called Jack Lanning for the block in the back, it was a really good first down play to Ingles.
The
referee told Kraft, he said, "Nope, that's the way I saw it. That's the way it's going to be. You just need to turn around and walk away." Okay.
He probably learned that from his wife.
Of course, he didn't say it that fast. I was trying to get the next play in here.
Well, it'll be 3rd and 9. Warriors again been kind of behind the 8 ball through this whole possession so far. Lanning wants to pass. It out in the flat. Nice catch. He's hit immediately. They're going to give him forward progress. I think he may have had about a yard more, but you can't complain. It'll put him at 4th and about 5.
Yeah, unlike this, I don't think you're going to see the Warriors go for a 4th down here.
I wouldn't, Darren. You know, if you've got a team that primarily is going to have to run the ball, I want them to have to go 70, 80 yards. I don't want to give them an opportunity for maybe a 40-yard. Good snap. Ingles gets the kick away. Fair catch called for, taken at the 26-yard line. I did it again. That's Alvin.
Yep. We were at one of the games earlier this season, and we're calling them the home announcer calling them all even. All even. Tackle by all even.
There's a lot of worse things a guy could call,
That's
I
true.
guess. One more time, our first quarter sponsors. We're at the 2:37 mark. Warriors trailing 7-0. Prairieland Partners, Marion National Bank sponsors. That run right up the middle of Warriors. Takes 3 Warriors to bring Anderson down. Ball at the 45.
That was one of those where the middle linebackers, unlike that first series, middle linebackers weren't there to meet him in the gap. So he got clear back to the secondary, and safe backside corner had to stop.
So 1st and 10, Black Bear 45-yard line. Warrior, whoa, that was a perfect blitz.
Well,
blitz right into the ball carrier.
Schaefer's picked the right hole on that one.
Yes, he did. 2-yard loss.
In fact, if Schaefer's would have been any faster, he could have taken the handoff himself. Coaches are in between the series swap here. Coach Metro was really on the outside back. They stayed out, turned those plays back up.
2nd and 12. Pitch. There we go. Nicely done out there.
All even.
There's all even. Will Alifin made the tackle. And, you know, the thing that's good about that is, you know, you say, well, guys, she didn't hit him real hard, whatever. I don't care. He wrapped him up and he got the tackle.
Right.
Yeah, I say he didn't get any further down the field after he made the initial hit.
Exactly right. Another yard or 2 lost on that. We're going to call this 3rd and 4. 14. I like this. I always just 4 for 14. It saves, air.
Air, which that description is not.
Just like Rogers in the booth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got timeout. We got
I think
delay a game.
They'll delay a game on the Bears. That'll push them back to
another 5.
So Mike, Darren, and I had something happen last week at Hillsboro that we've never experienced anywhere else. I thought of you. I thought, man, Mike would really like to be here.
Did somebody say something nice about you?
No, I'll tell you here in a minute.
All right. 3rd and 19 yards to go. Bears to pass. They're going to launch it deep down the sideline. Turn around. Okay, there is no flag on the play.
Well, there's no face guarding in high school football, so the fact that he just never touched him is perfectly legal.
It was Jonathan.
Last week at Hillsboro, I thought of you because Darren and I got up in the booth, and these 2 high school students brought us bags of popcorn.
Did they really?
They did.
That was nice.
I thought you were setting up.
Here's the punt. Oh, low punt. Going to take a nice bounce in favor of the Bears, but the Warriors will still have great field position on about the 36. Yeah, Jeremiah's heard me talk about Gene back in the glory years when parents would actually take turns. Okay, who's taking cookies to the broadcast crew tonight? And pretty sweet. Nobody. But we used to beg for it, thinking, well, somebody will hear that and bring us cookies. After about 6, how's that?
I just heard stories.
Well, no, I'm actually about 20 pounds fatter than I used to be. All right, here go the Warriors, 1st and 10. Lanning wants to pass now. He's going to go long down the sideline. It's caught! It's caught, and it's going to run down the far sideline. Ian Ingles is taking it into the end zone. He's in the zone with a Case of Sun touchdown.
That was a beautiful pass, and Lanning just laid it out there and just let Ingles go get it with his speed and his height. It was all up to Ingles. If all he had to do, and then one step, and he was gone.
We're watching the replay, Darren. That defensive back stopped and jumped, and that gave Ingles exactly what he needed. He could just wait for it to come down like a fair catch on a punt. Warriors going for 2. Thing's going to roll. Pitches now to Mercer. Mercer 7 with 19 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Okay, I know this is the 7th game of the season, but this is the first time this year we've been able to say, aside from 0-0, we are leading in a football game. And that is awesome feeling. These guys got to be on cloud 9 about that.
Do you want to tell him, or should I, that 0-0 is not leading?
But it's not behind.
That was all we had to go with until right now.
I know I'm beating this drum all season that I've talked about it, and I feel bad for the seniors, but there are a lot of really young players on this team.
There are.
And you're going to have to give them a little time. You're going to have to give them some people coming up from middle school next year and maybe the year after. I think there's a core here that can be a pretty decent team.
I agree.
You look out there right now, just look at the kickoff team. You have, on the kickoff team, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 seniors, 1 junior, and the rest are freshmen. You got 6 freshmen sophomores out there on the.
And it's not like you have 40 people on the sideline, and these are just the special teams. I mean,
but that's even, I guess, why I say that is that's even like that on offense.
That is exactly right.
We've got six guys on offense and defense that are under class.
Line drive kick, going to take a bounce, fielded on the 16. Oh, hit and goes down immediately.
That's Palak. Palak got stopped right at the 30-yard line, probably the 31.
Palak, from that wrestling Palak family, put him in a double suplex and off the top rope, took him down.
Double suplex.
I don't know. Didn't that sound like a wrestling thing?
Sure.
Maybe WWE.
Yeah, well, right. All right, 1st and 10 now for the Bears. Maybe the last play of the first quarter. Their own 31. It's going to come out, pick up about 6 to 7 yards. Going to give him a nice spot. That'll be a 7-yard gain.
Yeah, I am going to give credit to the Sterling coaches. They are making good adjustments on their plays. Yeah, they're running the same plays. They're slightly changing up their blocking and which runner scheme. And like that one, had it been the normal, what we saw earlier in the last series, Marion would have had to stop for a lot. And so that Sterling switched stuff up, and they actually were able to pick up positive yards out of that play.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was merely a preview to the St. Luke Hospital quarterly report that Darren will be bringing you. I'll just say we'll say goodbye to our second quarter sponsors, Prairieland Partners, Marion National Bank, and St. Luke Hospital sponsors these quarterly reports. Time.
Well, Mike, I really enjoyed seeing the offense drive together and put points on the board. Defense is going to have to come up with stops around the outside. I know, like I said, Coach Metro said he wants to focus on the inside stop, push them to the outside, but Darren mentioned got to protect. I think if we can do that on this session Sterling has, we're going to have.
Darren?
Yeah, would be the most crucial in this quarter, which right now are Mercer, I think Jack. Palak's on the sideline. So he's on the sideline.
Second and 3, the man's wide open, and Warriors are going to catch him behind, but a big gain there takes the ball down to the 21-yard line.
The whole Warrior defense sucked up for the run and left the guy streaking down the field wide open. At least we caught him. The last 2 weeks we have not caught him.
I guess we don't have a replay of that. So the Warrior defense is going to have to toughen up here. You can't celebrate the touchdown. You got to go back out and pop somebody in the face mask.
Okay, so they've actually moved Palak up to the line. Palak playing defensive end.
Hand off to Anderson. He makes a nice cut to the outside. He's going to take it to the house. And that'll put the Bears up early here at the 11:27 mark of the second quarter.
He hit the middle hole. Looked like, and he was able to bounce outside and just outrun us.
That's exactly what he did. So our score is 13-8. Bears on top as they attempt to extra point. That's good. So the Warriors trail by 6. Huddle up here and talk to coach. Get ready to go back on off. Our third quarter sponsored, Triple R Hauling.
Second quarter.
I want to talk about the third quarter.
Well, you'd be the only talk.
This is not a joke. This is absolute truth. The state of Kansas judicial branch is implementing a whole new case management system and a new centralized payments. There are all kinds of things. And track 1 was the judicial district, includes Marion and on up through Junction City, and also Manhattan. And then track 2 is Wichita and down around there. And track 3 is over in the east, Miami County and Allen County around in there. And so the way they're doing it is they start with track 1, and then they go to track 3, and then after that will be track 2. So this is judicial counting that I'm doing. Anyway, our second quarter sponsors are Triple R Hauling, Shelter Insurance, Erie Real Estate, and Marion Kaiwana.
That gives
Jeremiah. That was one of those. How did I do that? Take
suck the air out of.
Well, I'm in the middle of naming the sponsors, and you guys have to interrupt me just to say you made a mistake.
Well, I
didn't say you made a mistake.
You did
I
make
was
a mistake.
purely trying to get the right quarter sponsor. Notice and advertise.
All right, here's the kick. Line drive again. Mercer takes it on the 15. Mercer cuts to the middle of the field, puts on a little bit of a burst. Mercer's got a foot race on his hands. The other guy has the angle.
There we
Mercer's
go,
got
baby!
the speed. Mercer is in the zone. That's a Case and Son touchdown.
That's the way to respond. That is something you haven't seen from the Warrior team this year either, is a response like that. Number one, the crowd's fired up. Number two, the boys are fired up. Number three, Mercer's out of gas.
Get the boys some oxygen.
Well, the kid, I'm watching the replay. The other kid had the angle and just gave it up to the fact Mercer was just faster than he was.
And Mercer actually, I probably tell on the replay, Mercer changed his angle and angled towards the pylon.
Yes.
And when he did that, it changed the Sterling kid's angle to where he just couldn't catch.
Mercer somersaults into the end zone, in the zone, for a Case and Son touchdown. Warriors tie the game at 14-14. Line up for the 2-point conversion attempt. Planning to pass. He's got a man wide open.
That's Alvin. Alvin for the 2.
Alvin's all even, but not anymore. We're up 16-14.
Nice play by the Warriors. I was hoping that Mercer did not have to be involved with that extra point because he's there with his hands on his thigh pad the whole play.
Just go on without me, boys.
But Alvin actually came from a single back behind the quarterback, went right through the line, a fake handoff, and then just sprinted to the left pylon and was wide open for that pass planning.
It is fun, and we got a long way to go in this ball game, but it is fun to see the crowd having fun, the players having fun, and the announcers having fun. Right.
Yes, it is. Well, something I didn't get to talk about in pregame too much is right now, these last 2 games are ours for the taking. They really are. And so far in this game, we're seeing a good game here, back and forth, and we got a shot to win this thing. I really do believe. If we can win this week and then next week we actually go to Lions, who going into tonight, they did miss the first couple of games of their season due to COVID issues, I believe. And since then, I don't even think they put points on the board. In fact, the Sterling team blanked them, I think if I remember right, 48. So if the Warriors can pull this one out tonight and next week, you're 4th in the district, which, yeah, you go on the road for next week or that week after, but you're not playing a number 1. You get the pleasure of playing a number 3. So, I got to feel a lot better about the season if you pull off the last. Wow, that was half a yard from dying inbound. Too bad he could not have stuck that and landed and kept it inbounds because the Warriors had a chance to actually cover it.
Yeah, if that had just bounced the other way.
It died for him, but it took one little skip out on the last hop.
So they're going to make him kick it again, it looks like.
So 5 yards back. It would be kicked. Which, if you're Sterling, you made a good choice because you got the kicker who literally just ran, 80 yards. He's still probably gassed, and now he's got to kick twice. So it's probably not a bad call by Sterling.
Gentlemen, I am back. My microphone went dead on me.
You were gone?
I was. All right, here's a kick. They hit at 30, fielded at 24, and he runs through a couple of tackles out to the 45-yard line. So good field position for the Bears to start their drive here. 11:08 to go, second quarter. Warriors lead 16-14.
For the Warriors, this would be a great time to pick up a turnover. You just had that great momentum of going back down, getting a touchdown. Any kind of stop on this drive would be huge, but a turnover would be big.
Yeah. Hand off to Anderson, and Anderson's going to pick up 4, maybe 3.
Quade Williams, Trevor Schaefer's. couple of underclassmen there, like we've talked about a lot on the evening.
Schaefer's was not on. Oh, here he is. Yeah, he's got the 2 numbers. And again, yeah, freshman, just a freshman. And is Williams a sophomore, or is he a freshman as well? Sophomore, yeah. 2nd and 7. And off to Anderson again, pulled down from behind.
I believe that was Palick, I think. Yeah, that was Todd Palick making that stop defensive end. Actually, Palick moved back to the middle linebacker. He's been moving back and forth.
Palick just got him with one hand and just got the leg just right, brought him down. 3rd and 4 now. And if the Warriors could hold here, I don't know. The Bears went for it in their own side of the 50 earlier in the game.
I think it's 4-down territory anywhere on the field. Playing.
Ball's on the ground, covered by the Bears.
Well, there was our shot. Too bad we couldn't get to it. It was fumbled too far behind the line of scrimmage.
It is going to make it 4th and 9.
Still bet they go for it.
Gene, is Darren as loud as Jeremiah and I are?
Can you turn me up?
He seems a little low to me. Well, I'm asking you.
You can turn your dial on your head.
I know that, but I hear you fine, Mr. Wizard. All right, 4th and 9. Be a great stop if the Warriors could get it. Back to pass. Going to go right out over the right side. It's long, and the Warriors hold.
I'm glad they overshot him because he had an opening there. So it was a little overthrown. But hey, the turnover on downs, we'll take it any way we can get it.
That's right. That's a turnover too, right?
That's a turnover too, especially at this part of the field. I mean, I can't tell from where I'm standing. Is that about the 45?
It's on the 46-yard line. No to the ball.
Hey, we're in their territory. Yeah, you start your drive in their territory. It's a good night.
If the Warriors, they've really done a nice job tonight mixing it up. They've gotten the ball into space, not just running it between the tackles. They pitched it. They've thrown it. Time it's going to be the option. Lanning pitches. Nice stiff arm. And where to go out of bounds there?
Well, I don't know where they're going to mark him, but boy, Alvin did a great job. They're going way down the field here because he actually jumped right between 2 defenders and picked up about another 4 yards.
I wish you hadn't said what you said earlier because I'm watching the poor official, and he walks like
you're right.
So slow.
Did you see how long it took him to get
Yes, I did. Yes.
I was afraid he was going to mark him out clear back here at the 40 because he couldn't make it that far.
From the 34. There's a pass from Lanning. Caught out in the flat. Nice move put on. He's going to spin to the 25. And there's a flag down.
Oh, my God. Mercer pancaked his guy, and after the play, gets the penalty called on him.
We're taking a look at it here. Alvin with the catch. That was man, he hit him. He hit him from the side. The guy fell down face forward, Darren. Wow.
Is that illegal use of hand? No, I don't know what that call is.
Sorry, I didn't see the call.
He pushed out 2 hands from his chest, like he's doing a push-up.
Yeah, I think that's going to be
that block in the back.
Yeah, back marked off 15 yards.
There is no way that was a block in the back.
He was on the side of him. I didn't see a block in the back.
And it was way after the play that the flag came out.
We're going to have another conference.
Warriors go from 1st and 10 on the 46. Great play that takes the ball down to about the they've moved it now, of course, but it was somewhere in the 25-yard line range. Moved it back here now, the pretty much original line of scrimmage, and it'll be 1st down and 21 yards.
Did you look at the replay on that one?
Yes.
Okay. There is no way his helmet was on the back side of that player.
No, I think he was from the side. He was not coming in from behind at all. But when he hit the guy just turned and went face forward into the ground. And the referee called he called the fall. He called the flop. All right, first down, 21 yards to go. And that ought to get us 5.
That's one way to get 5 of it back.
That'll be okay.
Yeah, that little pass play, that's the second or third time we've done it tonight. It's a great play because Ingles catches the ball. Mercer's coming out of the backfield to make the block on Mercer or on Ingles' player. Great setup.
All right, first and 16 now. And a pitch to this side. Mercer's going to try to get around the corner. Oh, fights ahead down to the 25. Going to get 5 yards on that carry. So starting at first and 21, getting a 5-yard penalty and a 5-yard play. Starting to get down to manageable at second and 11.
You know, this is another time trying to outguess the coach, but I throw that little past Ingles.
They're going to split him out right side of the formation, top of your screen. Mercer goes that way. They're looking that way. Lanning's got a lot of pressure. Lanning breaks free, finally goes down. He's going to lose 5 yards on that sack.
Yeah, actually, Lanning did the right thing, tucking at it. Too bad he couldn't got out. It's over here on the right flat. He could have had Green to run, but on downfield, both first and Ingles were both covered.
Thanks to our second quarter sponsor, Triple R Hauling, Shelter Insurance, Erie Real Estate, Marion Kiwanis.
Marion.
Okay. The Ohio State University and the
See, Jeremiah, I'm not the only one.
I know.
Back to Lanning. That was almost intercepted and then came off of that and almost caught by Mercer. And we don't have a replay of that.
I know we wouldn't have picked up first down on that play, but it might have got it back in within 10 for this fourth down play.
Right.
So, you know, at this point, you know, if you're the Warriors, yeah, you want to pick up the first down, but at least you need to get part of this back to really try to pin them.
Yeah, I don't really want to give them the ball on the 40, but if we can give them the ball on the 30, that's pretty much where.
Or even the 22, you know, I mean, it'd be nice to go pick up the first down, but if we don't, at least get positive. It looks like we're going to try to pin them deep, a punt.
Warriors are going to punt it. Good high punt. Going to hit at the 18-yard line, take a Warrior bounce and die just outside the 15. So that'll be great.
That's a bad place to make them start. Much better than the 40 or even the 50, which is what happened in their last possession when they went for it. You know, they gave us the ball inside their half of the field. So at least we were able to flip the field a little bit.
That's exactly right. And in a high school football, being able to flip the field and make the other team, especially a running team, have a long way to go is huge because they can make a lot of mistakes in 85 yards. One man split out, top of the screen, man in motion, toss the ball to him. Warriors hit him hard in the backfield, take him down inside the 10.
Hoffner was the first guy to get up there and missed the tackle, but then I didn't see who came in behind it. I think, was that Seth?
We're going to.
Alvin? Okay. I knew it was a single-digit number there and made that second hit and brought him down. Great coverage by the Warriors.
Hoffman right there, too, as you said. Somebody out there in the black bear huddle had tied the shoes, so maybe they.
Second and 15.
Yeah, 5-yard loss. 6:28 to go in this first half. Warriors up 16-14. Tackle in the backfield.
Holy cow. Palik just shot in there. I wasn't even sure who had the ball for sure because
watch the replay.
The guy so fast.
We got it right here, Darren. Yeah, Palick on the blitz in the poor quarter.
He was not blocked.
He was not blocked at all.
Poor 75 watched him go by and looked up and thought, well, where'd he come from?
Gonna make it 3rd and 18
Third and a
now.
long way.
Yeah, from their own 7-yard line.
There was a whistle.
Do a flag down here after they call. You know, oh well, I'm not gonna do it. Never mind. Darren's buddy.
Yeah, my buddy.
I mean, he waited, the whistle blew, and then he just casually
I think he
underhanded a flag out there.
Well, I think what happened is he blew his whistle and then realized he blew it, and so he had to throw the flag to cover himself. Seriously.
I heard the Marion coaches yelling inadvertent whistle.
Yeah, it should have been. Because Palick charged, but I don't think he ever crossed.
You know, Darren, that's like the official that you get is it a block or is it a charge? And you put your hand behind your head, then you put your hands on your waist, and you put your hand behind your head. You know, either make the call or don't make the call.
You might as well cover your eyes and just call it inadvertent whistle.
Right. 3rd and 13 from the 12. And we're going to have a Tampa State Bank timeout.
Yeah, they were getting ready. Sterling was one tick away from getting a delay call on them from the back judge. So that was a good play by the Sterling coaches to get a timeout call. There's
So let me talk a little bit about our Warriors. That's Gambino's Pizza, Marion Auto Supplies, Security First Title Company, and Katie Insurance. And we appreciate all our sponsors. It doesn't matter to you folks. Some of the sponsors are in one category, some are in the others. Bottom line is they're all in a category of we love them very much, and you should too. And we would love it even more if somebody out there who may like something about these broadcasts, I can't imagine what, would go in to one of these sponsors and say, hey, we really appreciate you guys ponying up and helping keep those three fools on the air. And Roger, too.
When it's convenient. You know, he could have come and worn his winter coat.
He could have.
He could have worn his winter coat tonight.
Well, he's from Northern California. It's cold up there.
I know.
Shouldn't be cold. Going to get the ball out across the 15.
Get it right to the 15, but it was coming up. Schaefer's was there. A lot of guys tripped him up, so he didn't pick up 4 yards.
That's that big fullback, Anderson.
Yeah, 4th and 10. The 15.
They are bringing out in a line change, probably a punt.
Be the first punt of the night.
No, second.
For
they did punt once earlier.
They did. Yes. Okay, I'm sorry, I lost that. Good punt. Get good punt away. Mercer takes it at the 47. Looking for a lane. Gets around the left side. Puts on a move. Mercer's going to get the ball down to the 20-yard line. They should have just gone for it.
Well, I was going to say that's a turn because they ended up netting a total of 5 yards on that punt. That was good by the Warriors.
Warriors up 16-14. Four to go in this half. If the Warriors could go in, get a score here, maybe take 2 or 3 minutes doing it, give them a short period of time and maybe hold them going into the locker room with a better than a 1-touchdown lead, that'd be outstanding. What they do from the 20. The handoff's going to come around this way, and they've got it pretty well defensed, but nice stiff arm. We got a flag coming in late.
It's going to be a face miscall. Number 1 grabbed Allen's face mask as he ran by him.
Allen does a nice job of kind of making something out of nothing here.
See the replay here. There's grab of the face. Allen's head got.
Okay, this Palick for a block in the back.
They're meeting their block at the backboard.
And Mr. Palick told the white hat that, no, I didn't touch him. And the white hat turned to him and said, yes, son, yes, you did. Oh, I would beg to differ on the replay. I'm going to have to go with Palick on that one. Palick touched.
Not saying somebody didn't move. I sure didn't see it, but I sure saw them jump.
And the official's still talking to Sterling like he's trying to explain to him what they did wrong. And
First and 15 now, back at 25. Lanning wants to throw. He gets it away long, and the man's there. Oh, can't pull it in.
Goes nice for that
There's a
pass.
flag on the ground back here.
That's going to have to be, got to be a late hit on the quarterback.
Watching it right here. That's a very late hit on the quarterback. That's the call. First foul.
Yeah,
So-
roughing the quarterback. On Sterling be from the line of scrimmage, 15 yards, which gives us first down anyway, but first foul's out of
Darren, you can't.
person.
Darren, you might want to come back this way a little bit.
Okay.
You're cutting out. You can't see it, of course, because you don't have the replay, but our offensive lineman, as that big defensive rusher came in, kind of pushed him to push him on upfield past Seth Lanning. Actually kind of pushed him into Lanning. If I was their coach, I would be griping that we pushed him into the quarterback. And we've got to.
Saying it should be first 10.
Yeah, they're trying to.
It actually, because they were inside the 30, it's half the distance goal, but it's still a first 10 where the ball is spot.
That'll put the ball on the 13.
First 10.
First and 10. Four minutes, 19 seconds to go in the first half. Warriors up 16-14. Hand off to Mercer, right through a big hole in the middle. Mercer gets the ball inside the 10.
Got to get it about the 9.
Give him a 4-yard gain on that.
9-yard line is the line of scrimmage.
So we're gonna have a long 6, short 7 to go here. We can get a first down without scoring. Ball down to about 3. Up. Fake. That was a play action, and Mercer, Lanning kept, and not much there.
That play didn't develop very well for the Warriors. They Alvin was too far out to be pitched to. Lanning was going to pitch to him, but he was too far out. And had he handed a Mercer, I think he would have got hit scrimmage too.
Lanning lost about 1.5 yards. Breeze is going to split out to the left, keep everybody else in. Sullivan's going to go in motion. Lanning goes that direction, and not much there. Gets to about the 10. We'll bring up fourth down, guys. Going to spot it on the 11. Fourth and about 9.5. 8.5. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Warriors taking the time here on the sideline. They're
gonna call a timeout.
I'm just gonna say they've got 3 timeouts here.
John's already indicated to the official he's gonna go ahead and call one.
So when that happens, it'll be a Tampa State Bank timeout, and there it is. We successfully predicted a Tampa State Bank timeout.
That one was pretty easy. And inside information.
That's true. You're cheating down there.
It helps when Coach Kraft walked over to the official and said, we'll call timeout when the clock.
Yeah, Gene says it's your slow official that he was afraid maybe he wouldn't get it called in time.
Yeah, exactly. I understand the fear.
Hey, stay tuned at halftime. There will be the Marion High School dance team will perform, and we will carry that for you.
Say, one thing to mention, I kind of mentioned this on the front side of the first quarter. This will be the last home game for the Warriors.
In all probability.
There's a chance that if we make it 2 weeks deep into the playoffs, we could.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's always a chance. It's slim, but there is a chance. So last night for these to play on this field,
Well, we're getting way ahead of ourselves, but it would be nice for some of these seniors to get to have their last game on the home field be a win.
Exactly. It happened for the volleyball team this last week. The volleyball team managed double win on their last home series in the SAC.
Warriors going to the end zone. There's a push out there.
Yeah, there was a push. 31
that
push.
Should have been a flag.
Yeah,
How they did not call that a flag. Yeah, it was big time flag.
Yep.
Wow.
You're going to see on the replay here, 31 reaches out and just shoves Ingalls.
Right there.
Very bad non-call. There was all kinds of contact back.
The Bears will take over on their own 11-yard line, and I'm going to say that disagree with what Darren said earlier. I think now is the time to get that turnover.
Okay, yeah, I'll buy that. 2:08 left. That'd be nice. Yeah.
One man here on the near side, split out. One man in the back.
Quaid.
Warriors.
The other thing you say about that, if we could get a turnover, it would have been nice to score there because Marion's going to get the ball to start the third quarter.
So, and that's the dream scenario. You score at the end of the first half and get the ball back to start the second. Too bad.
Quaid was just a little too anxious there.
It is a nice football night. It's crisp and cool, but not
The
cold.
wind has picked up just a little bit, but I'm still going to guess it's under 10. Like flapping a little bit, but not bad.
The 1st and 5 from their own 16. Anderson, the fullback, gets the ball.
It's going to be a holding call.
He's going to be. He'll have a first down, except for that flag, whatever comes out of that. It's a holding.
Yeah, it happened right. The hole that got opened. There was a reason that hole was open.
And that's why those are called fouls. Can't do those.
I didn't see what Sterling number was. It was the right tackle. This time got a piece. Got for.
Between the dance team getting going, there will be probably some dead air, and just bear with us on that. But before the dead air will be the St. Luke Hospital Quarterly Report that Darren will bring you after the end of the quarter. 2:04 to go. Hand off to Anderson. Force him outside. And do a nice job. They don't let him get that corner turn.
Yeah, Alvin caught him out there finally on the corner. Going to drop him. Might be. Can bring up 2nd and 9. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
9.5.
9 and the clock ticking. Both teams have 2 timeouts to go, so clock not a real issue right now, except that they've got about 95 yards or 85 yards to go to get anywhere. Back to pass. Got some pressure, and the ball comes out. The Warriors have that ball.
Got it. Warrior football. There's your turnover, Mike. There's your turnover.
There's my turnover. We got the replay right here. Gene's got it in slow-mo.
And it was not going forward. They hit him when his arm was going
back.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's definitely a fumble, definitely a turnover.
And Quaid saw it, and he just landed on it.
Ian
Too bad they
Ingalls
couldn't picked it up because there was no white jerseys anywhere around there. They should have just picked it up and taken it in. But, hey, we got the ball.
1:18 to go. Marion has the ball on the 5, and gosh, Darren, you were theorizing how nice it would be. Well, that hope is alive.
Sterling's calling a timeout here. So the Warriors are going to have a chance. Freebie timeout here to punch this thing in. What do we have? Still 2 timeouts?
They have 1 left now.
No. Marion has 2.
Oh, Marion has 2.
Yeah.
And that is not just a timeout, Darren. That is a Tampa State Bank.
Okay, well, a Tampa State Bank timeout by Sterling Black Bears gives the Warriors a free timeout here to organize. We got 3 timeouts in essence, counting this one, and 5 yards to go to punch this in. Hey, tell the guys next door that it's 1st and goal at the 5, not 2nd.
Hey,
I know Chuck can't count
first
very
and
well.
goal. First. It's on the board.
There you go. Chuck,
Hey, they're telling me from down there.
I know Chuck and Justin were getting a little hear them cheering from down here, so I know they were cheering pretty loud. So.
Whiteman was very touchy because
Jess was. Yeah,
he thought that I was inferring he had said it wrong.
No. It was not Jess's fault. Jess is on the microphone.
All right, 1st and goal from the 5. And he's in the zone. That's a Case and Son touchdown.
Touchdown, Warriors.
That is the way to put it to it on the first play from scrimmage after turnover. Just demolished them. Great blocking up front. Mercer had a hole wide that he drove through.
Warriors go up 22-14. And Darren, here's the chance to put this 2-point conversion in. We're up 22-14. We could go up 24-14. It would look like we had 3 touchdowns and a field goal. Mercer not going to make it.
Not going to get in there on that one. Didn't have the hole to go through on that one, but it's still, right now, it's still a full touchdown and 2-point conversion, which Sterling has not gone for any 2s tonight. So if they keep up with that theory, you're still 2-score lead right now, which is a good place to be going into half, and you're going to get the ball coming out in the 3rd quarter.
Absolutely right. Chance for the Warriors now to get a good kickoff, good coverage on it. And Darren, you mentioned earlier the woes with kickoff returns and stuff. This is where they have to be disciplined. Go down, stop them, let the clock run out, get to half. Don't give up any long returns.
Exactly.
Mike, I think this is the night where you just squib it, get your defense on it, kill it.
Yeah.
You can.
We played some teams that from their own 40 were dangerous to go all the way. This is not one of those teams.
Not unless there's a missed assignment.
Yes.
That we had that one pass.
Yep.
That thankfully we caught them from behind. So if we don't blow an assignment, you're right. That's in that statement.
Some of the other teams, Darren, just executed so well. Not to say this team can't make a long pass, but I don't fear them as much. We'll put it that way.
You're right. That's
Mercer with the kick. Up in the air. Pooch gets brought down gets taken at the 29. Runs right into the heart of the return or the defending team. Going to get the ball out to the 39.
It would have been nice to have been a little deeper. That ball was up in the air, but the other thing I could say about these returners, Sterling, after watching them a little bit, I don't fear them like we feared some of the other returners.
Right. Yeah.
This might be the first game of the season where I can honestly say that the Warriors speed-wise match up with the other team.
It may even be fast.
Yeah, in some positions, I think you're right.
Well, I don't think our tackles can outrun the running. All right. 1st down from the 40. See if the Warriors can stuff them here. Get into the locker room for halftime. Going to go for the pass down the sideline. And, he came up with that. I thought the Warriors had it. They're calling it a catch. Dean, if you've got that, run it back. Here it is. Well defended by the Warriors.
Not sure. Who was that on our D? Tried to pick it off and should have just batted it down. The officials are conferring here. It's going to be no good. Incomplete pass.
Oh, it did come out. It definitely came out, Darren.
Yeah, and I got to give credit this time, and not my guy over here on this sideline, with the other sideline officials, the one that came in. Okay, so the back judge ruled it a catch. The far sideline official's the one that said, yes, it was incomplete.
And he would have had to been on the sideline because
see it, right,
the guy would have screened it otherwise.
That's what I thought too. But whoever our defender was, I think it was Alvin, when he went up to make that pick, he should have just batted it down.
Still going up in the air. Warriors are there, and that's really not close to anybody.
Freeze was the closest player. Freeze made a break on the ball, and fresh cornerback, and he didn't have a chance to catch it, but he was the closest receiver.
It'll be 3rd down, under a minute to play. I guess you got that on your screen.
Here's the scenario for you. 3rd and 10. They've thrown 2 incomplete passes. No time off. The Warriors got a chance to get this ball back again with What's the time?
I tell you what, if they well, let's get to this after this play. See where we are. Warriors come hard. Oh, they're going to run the ball and they're going to pick up the first down, so we don't need to talk about any of that. And holy moly, Will Allen just leveled the guy in the defensive backfield.
Sterling fans not like that.
They did not. 47 seconds. And a handoff
There
to
you go. That
Henderson,
was-
right down
that
at
was-
the line, behind the line.
Anderson Waddell and Quade Williams made a great play on that one. Dropped him for a loss. Sterling's got to call their last timeout. 39 seconds to go in the half.
Why are they calling that timeout, Darren?
Why are they calling that timeout?
Yeah,
Because they're still trying to score this quarter.
I think, you're still on your side. Well, I guess the ball's right on the 50. Nevertheless, do you really think that's realistic if you're Sterling? Don't you?
Well, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, take a look at that long pass play. I think all
Yeah.
that complete, all of a sudden they're in the red.
Hey, what though? You get a little bit greedy here, and
Well, I agree with you somehow. I mean,
somehow
I see it both ways. Let's put it this way: if it was me coaching out there, I'm calling every timeout I got, and for the more plays I can get on the board, the more plays I can get.
okay. I think at this point, I'm saying, we gave it a shot. Let's just let the clock run and go to the locker room.
Well, I would be saying that too if I had a or if I turned the ball over again. But if you pick up the first down here and go on in and don't even get a chance to score, but come close.
2nd and 11.
Oh, Mercer made a great play on the ball. Acrobatic play on the ball, just couldn't haul it in.
That was an excellent play, man. He catches that's the highlight reel stuff.
Jumped up over the top of the defender, got his left arm to
Almost
knock
had
the
it.
ball, and then he just couldn't hold it with both hands. Nice play by Mercer.
And Darren, you can't see it, but Jeremiah doing a really fine job on we're catching those plays. They're not out of frame. 3rd and 11. Back pass again.
Oh, there's
pressure.
holding.
There
That should
was
be holding. That
Intercepted.
was picked off.
Alvin's going to try to make something out of it, and he gets the ball out across the 25.
Pass intercepted by Will Allen.
Nice play by Alvin. He read that pass the whole way. This time when he went up, he was going to make sure that he got it, and it wasn't going to come down into Sterling arms. 22 seconds left. Warriors with 2 timeouts. Okay, now, Mike, I don't know.
You're on the 20.
You're on your own.
27.
Yeah, I don't know if you take a chance here.
Oh,
or not.
take a shot.
Well, if you're going to do it, you take a shot at this first one, and if you don't get anything out of it, get moved upfield, at least the midfield or further.
Yeah.
Then I say, yep, then you kneel.
I would agree. If you can get 12, 15 yards on this first play, then let's get something.
Nope,
Otherwise,
we're going right to the victory.
Yeah, I think we're going to take a knee here.
I can't really argue with that.
Well, yeah, you're up. You're going to get the ball to start the third quarter.
Yeah.
You might as well.
Yeah.
Because they can't. Just go ahead and do my quarterly report so I can get back up.
Well,
there
this
for
is
half.
not just your quarterly report. This is St. Luke Hospital quarterly.
I'm going to go ahead and do the St. Luke Hospital quarterly report.
Okay, good job.
For only the second time this season, I can honestly say that going at the end of a quarter, the Warriors are leading. And the other one was just a quarter ago. Warriors have played great tonight. They've done great D. We've got a couple turnovers. We had a turnover inside our zone. They've capitalized on it. This has been a miraculous, great first half of football for the Warriors. Just got it up in the second half.
So stay with us. It'll be quiet, but you'll have a picture until we get the dancers out on the field. And then you'll see some lovely young ladies from the Marion Dance.
This year's senior cheerleader, Stupid, Chris Williams. Give him a hand.
Oh, it's
This year's Lake Newfield, Captain A.T. Siegel, and absent this evening due to COVID quarantine is Captain Jaden Mike.
Welcome back, Mr. and Mrs. Warrior fan. Powers with Aaron Neufeld down on the sideline. Jeremiah Lang up in the booth along with Gene Winkler. And we'll take up the second half of tonight's ball game of Warriors leading 22-14 as we have the kickoff to start this half. And playing the Sterling Black Bears. End-over end kick. Go out of bounds. Side.
Going to kick it again. I think false.
Would have been, went out of bounds, but they'd have been kicking it again anyway. Just for those of you who have noticed, and you may not be able to hear it, that usually the official referee in the white hat will explain the calls using the headset and microphone that mctv actually provides. But you can't make the officials do it, and the referee.
Yeah. All right. Well,
if I'm, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm cutting out, call Gene Winkler and tell him.
His number is 381.
Or if you're listening live streaming it, just send a note and tell Gene, can't hear Powers, don't want to go out again, moving back. And Darren Neufeld's up here. Must need a battery. So, having a hard time getting this second half started.
I think we're going to take the ball on the 35.
And there you go. Because this is one of those penalties where there's actually choices. And I can't run through all of them for you, but in this case, where it gets the ball in the 40. That's great field position in any situation.
You get kicked off the sideline?
Yeah, that guy I was talking about in the first half, they moved him over to the other side so they can count.
All right, Warriors on offense here to start this third quarter. Landing pass out to Alabin, and Alabin's going to pick up 9 yards. Ingles, and that, come on, that's a yard. That's a bad.
That was a bad spot. He had 9 on that.
That's what I thought.
We're going to see the replay here.
Ingles, yeah, maybe not.
8.5.
8.5. Yeah. See, they were off by half a yard.
That's right.
2nd and 2. So a good
point was it was a good positive pass play.
It certainly was. Good start second half. Pass again, little play action. Now Lanning's on the run, and gets hit back near the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, lost all of it.
Lanning probably should have gotten rid of that. Make it 3rd and 9. On the 41-yard line, and we've sent Darren back down. Darren came up, said he was cold and wanted to stay here. Gene said, "You're the sideline guy. Get back to the side."
Actually, I'm down here with Case.
And he's going to roll this direction. And there's the pitch. Mercer's got it. Makes a cut against the grain. Mercer's got the ball down to the 44-yard line,
wow.
45-yard line.
That was a dangerous pitch that late, but it was a great decision by Lanning. Mercer then made a couple guys miss, made a couple moves, and was able to pick up that first down.
So the Warriors with the 1st and 10 now on the 44-yard line of the Bears. That's a handoff right up the middle, and pick up 3 yards. 2nd down and 6 to go. Warriors have looked good on offense tonight. Not a powerhouse, certainly dangerous. A handoff to Alabin again. Get about a yard on that one.
I think on that one, I think Seth realized he probably should have kept that because he had him and Mercer were headed out to the left. There was only 2 white jerseys on that half of the field.
I saw the exchange with Lanning kind of making hand signs, and I was trying to determine that. I think that's exactly what he was saying, Darren.
I think he realized that was on me. That I should have kept that one. That was a bad read.
Actually, give Calvin 2 on that carry, so that's 3rd and 4.
Long 4.
Long 4. And timeout. Tampa State Bank timeout called by the Warriors.
Warriors on that one, they were set up at back judge to start his ticks, and he was into the 3rd one. And when Lanning looked up and saw it, so good call out by Lanning to keep us 3rd and 5 or 3rd and 10. We lose the timeout. Hopefully, if the Warriors go down and score here on this first position in the 3rd quarter, we put definitely 2 scores, maybe 3 scores up, and kind of a moot point if we.
Yeah, if somebody wants to make the argument that, hey, you shouldn't call a timeout this early in a half, I would agree with you, Darren, that this is a situation where the Warriors have 2 downs to get a short 5. You don't want to lose and make that 10 all of a sudden. This is an opportunity to go up by 3 scores in this ball game.
Exactly. I think this is one of those that, can really live with losing a timeout if you had.
I'll trade a timeout for a desperate drive if we can get this.
Exactly.
All right, see what the Warriors do here.
A lot of confusion.
Only in your mind.
Erling's coming.
Lanning's going to have to roll to his left, get to the flag down, gets the ball away, incomplete. Probably going to be a
holding where it was called. Yeah.
Will move us back.
Well, they could decline it.
Yeah, that'd make 4th down. Moving back.
So it could be 3rd and 15 plus. So I don't know where the foul actually.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's 10 yards from the spot, and so it's going to be closer to 3rd and 19 or so, 18. Well, there's no reason not to air it out here. Just 3rd down. Warriors have 2 receivers up top, 2 down below, 1 man in the back. Lanning gets the ball away. That's caught. Nice job out there by Ingles. He's going to pick up 13 yards.
No, it puts him back in a 4th and manageable.
Yeah, 4th and 5.
Another quick pass play, either flat, been successful, or another one like that. Got the first.
Coach going for this, and I agree with this decision. Know that it's all that controversial, but we're not deep in their territory. We're just outside their 40. I like.
Well, if you can pick it up, it really is even that much more mental for the Black.
Yes. Lane's going to run the option. The pitch. They've got it well defended. No gain on that play. Guys, we are down to 7:46 to go in the 3rd quarter. Very quick-moving quarter. The Warriors held the ball a long time here.
Yeah, unfortunately, that actually might help down. But the good news is we're still up by at least 1. Way they've been tight.
By the way, our 3rd quarter sponsors are MHS Pack, Marion County Ace Hardware, and Carl Grocery. MHS Pack, Marion County Ace Hardware, Carl. Thank you, guys. All right, see what the Black Bears have come out of the locker room with. Hand off to Anderson, and he is hit.
Powlick is just having a field day up front. There is nobody blocking him every time he approaches the line of scrimmage.
This is a good night to be Todd Powlick, and a bad night to be the guy that's getting the ball handed to him.
Or the quarterback before he can hand it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, the blocking scheme for Sterling does not account for a blitzing middle linebacker. Between Schaefer and Pollock, they've done it all night. Great awareness by the Marion coach.
2nd and 10. Oh, Anderson hitting the backfield.
Pollock again. Blitz. I mean, he didn't even, he telegraphed that blitz 3 seconds before the snap, and still nobody picked him up.
And Anderson threw the ball down in frustration. He is just being thrown off his game.
Anderson, if you read the scouting report, was kind of the straw that stirs the drink for this Black Bear team in the mind of Coach Kraft. And he's done some things tonight, certainly has, but he's not had a banner night by any stretch. And he's getting beat up right now. 3rd and 11.
Different set here for Black Bears. They split 2 out there to the right.
Swing back, man. Oh, Sam went in motion.
Oh, Sterling actually going to call a timeout, I
believe.
Okay. That's a Tampa State bank called by a Black Bear.
I think we might have got saved on encroachment on that one.
One I'll give for the.
It couldn't have been encouragement because they wouldn't call a false start by their running back, because their running back started to go, stopped before he set himself, started to go. If anything, it's a false start, and then but timeout saved whatever was.
The Warrior sponsors that we mentioned one seats have: Gambino Seats, Marionado Supply, Security First Title, Katie Insurance. And once again, our 3rd quarter sponsors: MHS Pack, Marion County S Hardware, Charleston Groceries. I need to go out to the hardware store tomorrow. I need.
Good place to go.
It is.
You need a couple things.
You know, you're always giving me a hard time about age, and today I was listening to a song by Jethro Tull. I know the song, but it hit me. This is me, and I'll tell you what it is. That's what. Well, they're getting lined up. It's too old to rock and roll.
Yeah.
Too young to die.
Okay, so during that time out, 75 runs off the field and now realizes that he should have been on the field to make the 11th man.
Yeah. The pitch. Anderson hitting the backfield, runs through a couple tackles. Now Anderson off to the races. He's going to get down to the Warrior 41.
Doggone it. That would have been a great take down for a huge loss.
Bummer.
So apparently Anderson heard what I was saying about him not having a banner night. Comes back with a vengeance with a really nice run.
Now they ran him as far away from Todd Pollock as they could.
Warriors had chances to get him, but no.
Not sure who that was who flew into that backfield. Couldn't quite trip him up.
Yeah, and nothing to be ashamed of. Anderson's a good running back. All right, 1st and 10, 41. Hand off to Anderson again. Going to pick up about 4.
So the ball was down. I think it might have come out.
Schaefer's in on that tackle.
2nd down.
Jess and I disagree on that. He had Seth, I had Trevor. I think they were both there.
2nd and 6. Long 6. The pitch to Anderson coming this way, hitting the backfield and drug down again.
Mercer.
4-yard loss on that play. Well, more than that, but it puts them back to a 3rd and 14.
Okay. You know, we mentioned several times tonight how good our defense has been playing against the run this year. I mean, we've been playing pretty solid. Tonight, the linebackers, all 4 of them, when they're on their game, these guys are playing fast and downhill.
Mercer had some words of encouragement as he walked away.
Hand off to Anderson again. Anderson's going to get back about 4. It'll be 4th and 10 or close to. Yeah, right at 4th and 10. Mercer plays with a little bit of an attitude, and I like it. That's what football players got to do it. Got to do it.
Well, when you're wearing pink socks, you got to play with some kind of.
He is wearing pink socks.
He's not the only one. Palick are covered up. Palick has the ankle tape on. So
Sterling's showing punt.
Yeah, Sterling's showing punt.
Mercer's dropping back. See Mercer get a little open field to work with. Not off to the east side, bounces back toward Mercer. He takes it at 5. He's pretty much encapsulated. He's going to come
Yeah,
down
that
at
one
the
I think
13.
he maybe should have let go because that one would have kicked into the end. I know he was hyped to make a big play, but I don't know, that one I may second guessing maybe should have let that one go.
Well, this is just an opportunity to have more yards in front of you so you can put more stats on the sheet. How about that?
I like the attitude.
First,
he fielded the ball inside 5, I think.
Right
so
at the 5, yeah.
Yeah, so he did get it back 8 yards.
All right. First down at the 13. Hand off over that right side for not much.
On the play.
Mercer with the carry on that one. We're down to 3:42 to go in this third quarter.
Sterling defensive tackle made a good play there to blow off the block and hit Mercer back.
Next week, we hope that this crew, at least some of them, Jeremiah, Gene, and Darren will be on the road to Lions. Lions apparently didn't play tonight, didn't have enough kids to field the team. Planning to pass. He's going long down the far side, just overthrown. Ingles out there, intended receiver.
Wanted to call, kind of looking around like something call, but
That one was tried
Yeah,
with the defender. There was.
Well, if you watch the pros and you're a receiver, every throw that isn't caught, the receiver thinks the penalty should be called. Third down and 11 for the Warriors. And keep pitches coming out this side. And he's going to get the ball out across the 20.
First down.
I think he got a first down.
Yes. First down.
Excellent job there by Alabin to pick up that first down and get the
that
Warriors out of that hole.
That extra little move and to stay in bounds, that extra yard and a half got him the first down.
Warriors, first down.
Warriors now with another fresh set of downs. Keep the clock moving. You're not worried too much about the clock in the third quarter, but clock favors the Warriors up by 12.
Definitely want to get another score on the board here.
8, Mike.
Yeah, well, if it was 12, it would be favors even more. First down for the Warriors. See what we do. Hand off over the left side this time.
You know,
Alvin kept his feet going there and dove backwards over the pile to make positive yards out of hit the line of scrimmage.
You know, Darren, we're supposed to have like faith judicial system, and twice now Mike has proven his inability to count, and at least one time was based off the judicial system here in Kansas.
Well, that wasn't me. That was the Supreme Court on that one.
I know, but
and it's not an inability
1, 3,
to count.
2.
It's not an inability to count. They know that 3 is after 2. They just chose to do it a different way. Precedent, my son. Precedent. Second and 7. Lanning keeps. And Lanning's got a little bit of running room. Whoa, now it closes fast. Still nice game by Lanning. About 5 to 7 yards.
They'll bring up third and short.
Yeah,
third and 1.
Moved it up a long way. I like that. Yes, 3rd and 1.
Great moves by Lanning. He pulled that ball late, but it was a smart choice. Then made a good move on the outside. Didn't pitch it. Turned it upfield himself. Put his foot on the ground and win.
Warriors have kept the ball on the ground here on this drive. Obviously, other than that first play. See if they can pick this up. Nice if the Warriors there's going to be a Tampa State Bank called by Warriors, and Coach Kraft was not happy about having to.
They got the play in late. The back start his countdown. So Don realized that once again he'd rather have 3rd and 1 than 3rd and 6.
Yeah.
So this is very manageable pick up here on 3rd down.
So I was saying earlier, Gene's the one that. This is Tampa State Bank timeout. Gene mentioned that he had gotten word that Lions had to forfeit their game tonight.
I think they were supposed to play. Believe.
Say it, you cut out there and say it again.
Playing Hillsborough. Believe.
Yes, yeah, they had their game against Hillsborough. I don't know if it's forfeited, but it was at least postponed. They're not playing.
So we may be in line. We'll find out.
Tell you what, guys, I've already done the schedule. You guys are going to Lions, whether there's a football game there or not.
There you go.
Go eat at Tasty Freeze. All right, 3rd and 1. Oh, that's a nice job of Mercer. Goes over the right side, gets the spin move in, and picks up a big gain.
Mercer had the determination when he took off that was going to be a first down no matter what. Even if he'd have got hit in the backfield, he had enough head of steam that he would have blown into that first down.
Yeah, he found a hole there and was able to pick up good 7 or 8 yards.
I was going to say, I think he picked up 8.
Warriors 1st and 10 now out to the 42. Keep in mind this drive started back at the 13-yard. End off coming around this side. Not much there for Alabin.
A good job to shut off the first tackler that would have got him for a loss and picked up a few more yards. Got him back to the line of scrimmage, I believe.
I think he might have got a yard.
Yeah, he picked up a little bit. Under a minute to go in the 3rd quarter.
So I don't know how many plays Sterling had when they had the ball. It wasn't a 3 and out. Or was
No, it wasn't a 3 and out.
But even if it was 2 first down.
And off a spin move in the backfield there's going to pick up another couple of yards.
So where I was heading with that is we're approaching. That's probably the final play of this quarter. The Warriors held the ball for probably 10 minutes of the 12.
Time of possession in this quarter has been incredibly one-sided.
No scores either way. We're going to finish. Hey, that makes 3 quarters this year. The Warriors have been in the lead, and they've all occurred in this game.
So that is the end of the 3rd quarter of tonight's ball game. Time for the St. Luke Hospital Quarterly Report. Down with our quarterly sideline reporter, Aaron Neufeld.
Take a slight break because we've been talking good stuff here for the Warriors tonight, but I'm actually it over. Prize commentator, give you a quick take on the game.
Hey, end of the 3rd quarter, Marion Warriors up 22-14. I've been out of the game for a while, but liking what I see so far tonight. Planning. Running the ball really well. What I've seen, the option, he makes the pitch down here. Reminded me of the Oklahoma Sooners. I can't think of the quarterback. Billy Sims was the tailback. The Mercer kids running really hard. We need to sustain this drive, get it in the end zone. The Warriors come home with victory. Back to you, boys.
Darren, who is that guy?
Your Kaysen.
Kaysen Son. I think that quarterback's name was Jack something or other, but I can't go. I don't know.
And that's a long last.
3rd and 5.
Barely fit on the jersey.
3rd and 5 for the Warriors. And Mercer's going to get hit in the backfield. He's going to lose about 3.
Well, I think this is one of those times Coach Kraft needs to punt on this.
Yep, absolutely. 4th down and 7.
4th quarter, you're up. Don't risk. Let's pin them deep. They have not moved the ball well since the 1st quarter.
Up by 12, 22-14.
In fact, their 2nd touchdown came just seconds in.
A high punt away. Good Warrior bounce. Let it go. Going to be dead about the 7.
Great punt.
Great punt, great coverage. Ingles has been kicking well. Earlier on in the season, he had some issues, and I think really worked out through practice. Got his foot in the right position, and he's been doing pretty good the last couple of weeks.
I told Jeremiah that, he some practice, he could be good at something.
Me or Ingle?
You.
Me. Okay, I was making sure that we weren't.
Well, he's getting good practice on the camera. You already said earlier, doing a great job up
He
there.
is. And I say that with all sincerity. Yes, I'm sincerely saying that. I mean it. Don't give me your little puppy dog look.
No gain on the play. Stacked up there in the backfield.
Second down. By the way, the Warriors head coach is Sean Kraft. We've talked about Coach Kraft. Assistant coaches Jordan Metro, Tyler McMichael, Jack Snyder, manager Brandon Lang, and Ken Madwig. Stats Kenny Kraft. I think Coach Metro go home and give himself a pat on the back.
Coach Metro's D is playing well all year. Thank one pass play caught. Other than that, they haven't had any long plays.
And going to have a timeout. Tampa State Bank timeout.
Wow, that's gonna knock them down to one timeout left, I believe.
Yeah, both teams.
Both
one
teams.
timeout.
Both teams down to one. Now, can't imagine that the referees are doing anything different, but a lot of times tonight where I felt like it has not been a full 40 seconds between plays. So I don't know if he's got a quick stopwatch back there or broken and not going to a full 40 seconds, but both teams having to call timeout with the play clock running down.
The veteran crew, and they want out of here. Hey, the cheerleaders for the Warriors that maybe Jeremiah, you could get a shot down there of the cheerleaders.
So Mike,
let me tell them who they. Well, okay, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, now my other battery's dying. So
Preston Snyder, Abigail Stuklik, Kristen Williams, Emma Bach, Emma Soyez, Hannah Spinhofer, May, Arwen Fay, Brooke Matthews, Kylan Matthews, and Kaylee Soyez. And we'll get to the Warriorettes in just a moment after the Warriors advance the ball out the 10-yard line, bring up third down. And those Warriorettes are Megan Neufeld, Mason Siegel, Jaden Slifer, Callie Burkholder, Natalie Hoffman, Grace Hett, and Gabrielle Newell. All right, third down. Warriors hold them here and force a punt. They would probably get some great field position. Oh, caught him in the backfield. Excellent defensive play. And it's going to be punting situation for the Black Bears. 4th and 8, and he'll be punting from his own end zone. So I don't know, Jeremiah, do you try to block this for the Warriors?
Yeah, I think absolutely try and block.
It's punt away. And Mercer's going to just let it roll dead. Puts on a little fake there at the end. 9:11 to go, folks. Third quarter. Warriors up 22-14.
Great field position.
With great field position on the Black Bear side of the 50. See what Coach Kraft dials up. I think probably Coach Lang would just run the ball and move the clock.
I want another score.
You do? Hand off to Allen, goes around that right side. Going to pick up 3. Darren needs batteries coming back. They must have been bad, the ones who threw him.
That was the end of it. That was the last 2 AA.
Okay, let me take them out of Roger.
Yeah, give him Roger's pack.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Okay, while I'm doing this, I'm going to...
He says he's okay. Don't know what that meant.
2nd down and 8. Mercer's fighting hard. He gets the ball across the 40.
Ball came out. They're gonna say he was down.
Jeremiah, I'm going to give this to you to do what you did before.
Great
Thing
pressure
out.
on
There it
period.
is. So we are multitasking up here. I think we've got batteries now with Darren. Hopefully these are better than the last one we gave him. 3rd and 6 for the Warriors. That's a long. We're gonna call that 3rd and 7.
Blame Schroeder for putting used batteries in the pocket.
There you go. I agree. And he wants to pass. He gets it away long. That's going to be overthrown out of everybody's reach.
To bring up 4th and about 7.
We can get Darren back on here. I'd be curious to know what to do here. I think you punt, but you could make an argument to go.
Okay, you got me there?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Nah, 4th and 7, pin them deep.
Yep. I agree with you. I just want somebody to argue with.
Go back to work.
Go back to work.
I thought you were gonna say go home.
Oh, I'd never do that.
No, we
Judy.
wouldn't treat Judy that way.
Judy can take. She's stand up
Well, I'm
for
sure she
herself.
can give it too.
Yes, she can. Punt.
Nice punt.
Ball's out.
Get on that.
Oh,
Ball's out.
still, hey, that's a Warrior ball.
That's Warrior ball. That's Warrior ball.
There are no flags on the field.
Oh my. They're gonna rule this one black bear ball. They're saying the black bear was down.
We're watching the replay in slow-mo now. Hits
Nope,
a man
he
in
does
the
not have it.
him in the chest. Now this man coming in right now. He never had
He doesn't have
possession. He
possession.
just touched it.
No,
That's a Warrior ball,
that
folks.
should be Warrior ball. That is the wrong call.
Take over for a minute.
Okay. Ball clearly came out on the catch. No catch. Sterling player knocked it out away. Did not have possession. Should be Warrior ball. Sterling's gonna take over here, though, with bad call on the field. 1st and 10 from about the 10-yard line. Might be fine. Warriors show blitz. Ball's out again.
Fumble recovered by Jake Hess.
That's an instance of ball don't lie.
Ball pops out. Warriors on it.
Double A.
Seth Lanning is the man who recovered that ball, and Darren's having battery problems again. He's going to try to find some up here. Warriors will go on offense, 1st and 10 on the 16 of the Black Bears. On that right side, Alvin is going to get a few.
We took him out of his.
Gene's making me multitask again.
Try to get
Okay.
Darren up and running here.
Took Rogers out of one unit, try the other unit. See, we don't let Darren have new batteries.
We like to see him run up and down the stairs.
Yeah, that's why he's most fit.
That's true.
2nd down, back pass, Lanning. Now he's going to take the initiative, go right
Oh.
above the ball, popped out. Black Bears say they have it. Looks
Dang it.
like they do.
Dang it, dang it.
We started each season with a whole lot of batteries, and apparently we're down to the bottom of the barrel here. Gene says he's got some at the shop.
The shop doesn't do us any good.
All right, Warriors now on defense. There, man makes a nice cut, gets out and gets a little bit of yardage, but he's not picking up the 1st down. He's got about landing with that tackle. Anything more like
Gene's being
6.
pretty accusatory back.
I know Gene's got his dander up. Don't get in his way.
So what I was going to say, clear back on that original fumble on the punt. even though Sterling didn't have control of it, the Sterling boy was on his knees, touched the ball, and that's why they ruled him.
They didn't have possession.
He didn't have possession.
I know
How
he didn't
could
have
that?
possession, but that's what the referee ruled. No, but it was the second guy that came in for Sterling. His knees were on the ground, and he touched the ball, and the referee ruled it dead.
That's all it takes. Huh?
So if you muff the catch and I'm laying out there and it bounces off my belly and rolls away, it's down at that point.
The way they called that one, yes.
Okay. Good to know in case I ever find myself in that position. 1st and 10 for the Bears. They want to go long, right over the middle of the field. That's going to be intercepted. And it is.
Lanning.
Seth Lanning. He throws them, he catches them. Here, take a look at it.
Lanning just playing center field again. Had this one spotted the whole way.
Seth had to kind of go up and high point that. Did a great job of it. And Darren's leaving us again.
He's going.
We're going to try again.
Yep.
Warriors.
Well,
Get halfway down the stairs and those batteries will stop working.
they will.
Yeah. This time, if it happens again, I'm just hanging out on the sideline. You guys can finish.
1st and 10 Warriors now from the 47 of the Bears. Oh, little collision between Lanning and Mercer back there. Lanning decides to keep. He's going to pick up about 4 yards on that carry.
Landing on the carry.
Now you look up the clock and it's down to 5:10.
Yeah.
Once again, just like the third quarter, the Warriors chewing up clock.
Give Seth 3 yards on that carry. Make it 2nd and 7. Warriors lead 22-14. Have an opportunity here to either run out the clock or just take it down and ice this game with a score. Really exciting first half. The second half has been just kind of defensive battle and turnover. The pitch, Lanning to Alvin. Alvin gets around the corner, and he's got the first down.
By about a yard. Great way to turn the corner there for Alvin.
Well, the spot made it a little closer than I thought it was, but he does have the first down.
Good for Warrior. First down.
Warriors taking Coach Kraft taking his time. This particular case doesn't really matter because the clock stopped with the man going out of bounds. Once again, want to thank Jeremiah Lang. He's been doing double duty. He's been helping Darren and I, and also running the camera, doing a really good job. And I mean that. Gene Winkler, of course, always.
Quit sucking up, Gene.
Lanning keep. Going to get the ball inside the 35 and get pushed. I am not sucking up to Gene because you can say anything nice you want about Gene. He'll let you say it, but he isn't giving you $1 or a dime or anything for it. Warriors now at
Clock still running.
Yep, 4 minutes. 22-14. Warrior Sterling 35.
Yep. But Ingles out up top. Freeze is at the bottom of your screen. Alvin in motion. Quick pop. Oh, Alvin. I think Alvin looked upfield there.
He wouldn't had much to do with caught that.
Yeah, he was going to get hit quick.
I don't know if you were looking upfield or not at all, but literally the Warriors used every tick of the clock there to get that snap off. The guy was in his 4th hand raise. File finally. So I mean, they were split second from getting a delay penalty there.
Warriors back. 3rd down. And off Mercer. Mercer, man, does a nice job of spinning out of one tackle. Going to get brought down after a gain of about 3. It'll be 4th and about 5. And Darren, going back to what we were talking about earlier, I think go for it on this one.
Well, yeah. Hey, you're not going to gain anything. I mean, if you do a little squib kick, the most you're going to pick up. Hard.
Yeah. Make it 4th and 6, and Warriors going to go for it. Freeze is your receiver on this side. Ingles up top.
So I think what's going to happen here is Kraft's going to call a timeout when feels like
he's watching the guy count. Now he's calling his timeout. That's a Tampa State Bank timeout. By the way, we have not mentioned our fourth quarter sponsors. We've got to do that a couple of times. The Marion Dine Pictures, we appreciate them very much. Edward Jones Investment. And Yeasel Megley Funeral Home. Thanks to all those fine folks.
We've been playing a game at home this season with how many different ways we can pronounce that. If you have the correct answer,
we'll find a prize.
You don't give you a prize.
We will find a prize. It will be something worth having. If we have to, we'll each throw in a quarter. And
your Roger Schroeder's winter jacket.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry, Roger. Your jacket is gone.
Slightly used.
It was just tonight. He could have used it. $2.51 left, as you see up left-hand corner of the screen.
Yeah, this is one of those nights, Schroeder. I don't think it was the fact that there was a chance to look bad for either. It's too cold.
I think that's probably
didn't want to get out.
Lanning shotgun. Quick handoff to Alvin. And he's going to be
just shy. He's going to be a yard short.
What a shame.
Yeah.
About.
It's going to be a yard short.
The want to mention again that our pregame sponsor was Central National Bank, and whatever brief post game we have, Central National Bank sponsors that. And we broadcast from the Lanning Pharmacy broadcast.
Nice broadcast area.
There's been quite a few of them over the years. And this is the best at.
The Warrior fans not happy with that spot on the field, but I think it was the right one.
241
just was shot just a little bit short.
241 for the Bears. 1st and 10 on their own 28. They decided to they left tackle move the ball away.
Nice play on the Freeze. The freshman was the defender on that. And yes, he was kind of going for the ball, but actually what he did is when that Sterling receiver went up in the air, Freeze did just as much out of his hands when he was trying to catch it. Good defense by Freeze.
And interestingly, it could have been caught, it could have been intercepted, and then it could have been caught by the other guy after that. That was a ball bouncing around out there. Second down now.
I think if you're Sterling, you have to go to the air here. They're not moving the ball well enough on the ground.
Oh, nice job there.
Hoffner tipped that ball.
Yes.
I don't think he really had a chance to intercept it, but he definitely tipped it so the offense could not catch it.
Trying to throw it over him and out to the man who probably has some running room, and Hoffner knocked it down.
There's a lot of reasons right now Sterling needs to throw on the ball, and fortunately for us, that's not the strong point of their game.
So this Warrior squad has to feel good about this. I really hope that Sterling gets their kids back and is able to have a ball game next week. I think that the
Lions.
Yeah, Lions, because I think against Sterling tonight, the Warriors have gained some confidence they needed. Throw. And, boy, that was a well-thrown ball. That dropped right in the man.
Almost a great catch by the Sterling receiver. I mean, he laid out, had it in his hands, just couldn't pull it in as he was going to the ground.
I think our replay guy's getting tired. He's just not.
He's on his phone.
Is that in his contract, or he can take the fourth quarter off?
Does he have a contract?
He's texting.
I don't have a contract. Why would he have a contract?
Well, because all the money goes to him there.
Yeah.
All right, 4th down. This could be our ball game. Gene says he's the one that writes it on. Here's the play. Man's wide open. He's hit immediately.
We're going to give him a good spot.
They're going to give him a spot. He's going to get the first down.
I think that is where he caught the ball.
I would have to agree. Unfortunately, for the Warriors, that's going to be a first down here. So Sterling's still alive with 2:18 to go in this game.
They have no timeouts left. The Warriors have one. Warriors up by 8.
Actually,
Flip that.
just the opposite.
Okay, I'm
Warriors,
sorry. They
Warriors
have,
are out. Sterling has
They have one timeout left. Warriors none. Clock is now moving. Oh, hitting the backfield.
Palik for the sack.
What a night for Palik.
Palik came on the blitz again. This time he actually got hit at the line of scrimmage, but no match for him. He just blew through the block and then tackled the quarterback for a big loss.
They have had no answer for Todd Palik tonight. That was Anderson, the fullback, who kind of sort of tried to block him.
Was that about 7-yard, 8-yard loss?
Yes, that's more than that, actually.
They called the final timeout.
Yeah, that's the final Tampa State Bank timeout of the night. Anybody.
Yeah, 8-yard loss play.
So it'll be 2nd and 18 for the Bears when they come out of this timeout. And we want to once again thank Marion Dye and Fixture, Edward Jones Investments, and Yazel Megley.
I think
What do you think? Therefore, you am.
Okay, hey, tell the clock guys to put 2 minutes back on the scoreboard.
Okay.
2-0-0. There you go. Perfect.
They got it. Nice job, Darren.
Well, since he didn't take his microphone tonight, I might as well help him out a little.
Yeah, there you go. You should have said, if you guys would have used the field mic, you could have told them that yourself.
Yeah, tell the outside judge to run it up the steps, then, Darren.
Be here till next week.
2nd and 18.
Tight
Again
formation.
on the blitz. This time he gets picked up.
Ball is
Nice
caught.
tackle by, I think that's Alvin.
Yep.
Alvin out there. Going to pick up about 10 on that, but it's still going to make 3rd and long.
Clock's running here because it was not out of bounds, not a first down. Snap going back to pass again.
He's got time.
Looking long.
Oh, off
in the air.
Again, off the chest of the receiver who should have caught that one. He would have had a first down and about 10 yards more.
The clock stops on the incomplete pass. 4th and 9.
4th and 9.
They did not. Sterling called that timeout, so they're out of timeout, even though the scoreboard shows 1. I believe. Am I right on that?
You are right.
Because they just called one just ago.
You're right.
So with no timeouts left, this ball game right here.
There we go. Yeah, for all intents and purposes, this should be the game, at least as far as if they can stop this, which we do not. That's a first down for the Bears. The Bears have life.
There's a flag.
That's going to be a face mask on the Warriors.
And the official and the coach from the Bears had a little exchange there. The coach was way out on the field. Personal foul, face mask.
Fortunately, that's going to put them 15 yards even closer.
Darren, this could come down to a 2-point conversion for a team who hadn't tried one tonight.
Yep. Well, no, actually, this is going to be the Warriors right here going to keep them out of the end zone.
Well, I hope that's the case. I'm just saying it could go that way. This is after having literally the Bears at death's doorstep, the Bears are very much alive right now.
And on that last play, Hess actually hit the quarterback as he was throwing. I mean, that's how close to being the game over it was.
Quarterback. Now there's going
Flag
to be a
flag
holding
for
call,
holding.
and that's incomplete. There's going to be
a holding call.
You bet.
Yeah, that was good. That was going to come back even if they caught it.
Warriors are, or the Warriors and the Bears are in a game that has been kind of odd. There's been a lot of penalties. There's been a lot of odd plays, but it's been a very competitive game, a very fun game, and I'm really happy for all these young men that have had kind of a tough season to be playing in the game like this.
That holding call was the Sterling line trying to protect their quarterback. Palik was blitzing again, and if he doesn't hold Palik coming through, Palik's going to cut that quarterback in half.
Now keep an eye on it. They're blocking Palik low now. They're going for his leg.
First and 20. Toss. Stiff arm's going to get the man a couple of more yards, and he's got a nice run down to about the 12. See where they put him out of bounds.
Yeah, Alex really frustrated.
Yeah, he got hit in the back that time after he got through. Blocker came from the backside after he had got through and hit him, cleaned him out.
They're saying that he went out of bounds a little sooner than I thought. Good thing. So it's 15. Darren's buddy Mark.
That I'll say he got right because the kid, when he made the cut, tried to cut back upfield, actually stepped out of bounds.
2nd and 8 with a minute and change left. Pitch.
Be another holding. This time it was Ingles getting held.
They kept him in bounds, Darren, and little gain on that play, if any.
Flag over here on the near side.
That'll stop the clock. What they decide.
I think this time, Palick might have finally kept shot block.
Yeah,
Excellent.
That's been going on for about the last 5 plays. They've been going right after his legs and taking him out from underneath.
I think it actually worked. You know, when that last long run kind of went right.
Yep.
You said Palick was official. I think they finally got the hint. Watch what was going on.
Yeah.
Well, they should have listened to Jeremiah because he was making that call half a dozen plays ago. That'll push him back. Should be about 2nd and 18.
Pass.
Gonna get the ball away in the middle of the field. Oh, it is almost intercepted by Freeze.
Couldn't bring it in. Jonathan's going to be seeing that one
Yeah.
in his nightmares.
Yes, you will.
A freshman that had a chance to get an interception and win the ball game for him. But hey, he's had a good night out there.
Hey, still 3rd down. Still kept back long ways.
Clock is moving very slowly now between going out of bounds, penalties, and incomplete passes. It ain't ticking much. Thanks for being with us tonight, folks. mctv20 live on YouTube and channel 20 on Eagle Vive cable.
Pass
Gonna
again.
be pass. Just this time, the man's open, but he gets himself turned around, can't pull it in.
Yeah, the Sterling receiver was headed upfield, and the quarterback put it on his. So he had to try to adjust. He made a good adjustment, but he couldn't get completely turned around.
So this 4th and 19. Sterling needs to get to the Warrior 6-yard line for a first down. 7-yard line.
About 7, yeah.
Yep.
Had he caught that, I still, was kind of looking here at the field. I still would have been 10 yards short.
Right.
First down, because even if he'd have caught that, he wasn't getting 6 yards after the catch.
I think this is your ball game here, Mike.
I think so too.
Well,
we said that way back.
Yeah, we said that a little while back. Yeah.
Pass
All right.
again.
Warriors have some pressure. He's headed for the end zone. It's caught. He's going to be down outside the end zone, but he's got the first down.
They will not go away, will they?
The scoreboard still shows them with 1 timeout. I do not think they have that timeout.
They don't.
My chart says they're all gone.
They're coming out quick.
That's number 21. That's Anderson. They hit him low. He's not in.
They stopped him.
The clock's going to run.
Lining up quick. Warriors better be ready. Quarterback sneak. Nope. Anderson again. They stop him again. He loses yardage.
That's your ball game, I think.
Well, I don't know. They could get one more play in here. It's going to be
It's
close.
going to be close.
That was Palick in on that tackle. Palick hurrying around to get there again. They're going to clock the ball. That'll
Ooh.
leave 1 play.
Woo!
Here's the thing: when they clock the ball, that moves the line of scrimmage back.
And
because-
they're walking up. They were started
No, 'cause
walking
it's
off.
an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. You're right.
I wish.
You're right. He didn't. I was
That
thinking.
was great.
I was thinking
Great
taking the knee
penetration on
there.
that last play by Palick again.
All right, 4 seconds to go, but this is it. This is it from the 2-yard line. The pitch, and he's in. He's in. That's going to make this a 2-point game, and the Bears are going to have to go for 2. As we said, they've been kicking the extra points tonight. Give the Warriors defense a chance to settle down now.
Play the ball and not the man here.
Guys, we can't lose on this. If they score, we
Right.
get to see overtime.
Right. Right.
Here's your play. That's a pitch, and
There's
there's a flag. I think one official's pointing at the other. Procedure call against the Bears.
Well, he blew the whistle, but my favorite official over here never threw the flag.
I know. I say I know that. I thought that must be the case because the other guy was pointing at him as if to say, "What are you calling?"
Yeah, what are you calling? Yeah. I don't even see he's got a flag on him. I'll be honest. I don't know where it's at. Anyway, here we go.
Here we go. From the 8-yard line, there's the pitch to Anderson. The Warriors are closing in. They've got him down. The Warriors win.
Okay.
The Warriors get off the snide and beat the Bears from Sterling.
20.
That is a great win for this squad of seniors on their last home field game. Way to finish
Have a
up.
good evening and drive home safe.
That's a great win for the Warriors. Let's have our Central National Bank post-game show. Darren, what do you got to say?
What I've got to say is,
You going to try to get a player
well,
or some
yeah, I'd
players?
like to try to get the seniors.
Well, you go ahead and look for them, and we'll talk about it.
Okay, you talk about it.
Jeremiah, that is you can't script a much better way for a team that's been struggling, seniors that have known some success, that are not having any young people, a bunch of them playing. What a way to go out on your home field.
Mike, that was a lot of fun to see the Warriors come out and have a win. We were hoping that tonight would be the night for them to get a win, and to see them come out and do that, put some points on the board, and then to defend well, put all together. That was what we've been looking for this season, and to have them do that tonight on their home field, what a joy to be part of that.
We've got the Warrior squad gathering up down here. Of course, you don't go through the line and shake hands anymore. You just kind of wave at each other.
I think we were at Haven, and they walked by each other and knocked helmets.
Well, that's a good idea.
I thought that was a neat way
Yeah.
to do that.
Did they take the helmets off their
Yeah,
head?
Well, seniors. Yeah.
Darren's trying to wrangle some seniors for us.
Wrangle seniors.
Hey,
Yep.
great game.
Quade Williams talking. Quade had a good ball game tonight. He's fired up right now. I meant to mention him earlier. I thought he played well. And listen to the crowd talking, giving these kids some love.
Okay, so I've got 5 seniors tonight.
We can't hear you, Darren.
Okay, say who.
Hey, Darren,
Yes.
tell them after they say whatever to stick around because we want to tell them something before they leave.
Okay, don't take off. Get done talking. Right. So tell us who you are. One favorite moment about here.
Just went 2000. Oh my. My name is Braden Mercer, and my name French.
Yeah.
My name is Will Alvin, and my favorite thing about football is the teamwork and my.
Okay, so that's the 5 seniors this year for Marion High. What do you got for us, guys?
Anything, Jeremiah? Just please tell them for us that we have really enjoyed watching them play for 4 years, and we are proud of the way
Okay,
they've fought
I
through
wanna
this season.
say, good job. For years. about on this job, guys? Don't know yet if you have go. But have a game the week after that. Job.
Thank you for recording the game. And dude, you see that? Oh my.
That's hyped. And guess what? Seth?
Tell them we
You
got
can
it
go
on tape.
Watch it over and over and over again. YouTube live. Forever. Hey, good job, guys. Way to finish up. Way to finish up.
Thank you, Darren. Thank you, guys. Jeremiah. Well, first of all, let me say I want to thank Darren. Great job, Darren, that does for us. Great job, Jeremiah, who's he's broadcasting, he's working the camera, doing a little bit of everything. Jim Winkler, of course,